Welcome back to the Roll Podcast. I'm radio's rebel DJ Style. I caught Jules off guard talking about stealing.
I got sticky fingers.
Hey, now, what you do in your free time is none of my business.
Whoa.
And he's looking in the market right now for a white Ford Bronco, so if you have one, hit him up at Shaney.
The juice is loose, baby. Come on.
Oh, no.
He is. He's loose.
He is loose. That is factual. The juice is indeed loose.
Do you follow him on Twitter?
I do.
I follow him on Twitter. A lot of football takes. I don't give a shit about
No,
football.
yeah.
But, like, I just love how innocent he comes across. He's such a nice, like, peaceful guy. He definitely murdered his wife,
no.
but...
If you're following O.J. Simpson for football, stop lying to yourself, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day he's like, you know what, I fucking did it.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to happen.
It's gonna be
I can't fucking wait.
It's either going to slip when he's drunk, or I would love it if it was on his deathbed. Like, he's like about to croak, like, I did it, bitch. Oh.
He just, like, slips on a glove and then dies.
Yeah.
Oh, like that one lady that killed her daughter but got away with it.
Casey Anthony.
Yeah, Casey
that shit
Anthony.
was crazy.
Yeah.
We lived through that. That was crazy.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I just recently.
Crazy how that just happens, right? You just forget about murders around
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never forgotten about her. Like, it's always played in my head, like, how the fuck did she get away with that?
It was such a big, like, national news court case. Like, I remember watching it on live television for, like, multiple days.
Before we get off it, I will say really quick, while the white Bronco thing was obviously just to bring us in, I did see on Facebook Marketplace the other day a signed O.J. Simpson rookie card.
Wow.
If you can get me, if someone like knows O.J. or goes to a meeting or something to meet O.J., if you print out a picture of his fucking Bronco and have him sign it, I will pay any amount of money. I will pay any amount of money for a signed picture of O.J. Simpson's Bronco.
Could you imagine?
It will go center of the studio.
No, that would be amazing. Have you ever seen the flag of the picture of him and, like, the guy that he was with in the white Bronco, and then it says the juice is loose?
Oh my God, that's
on
amazing.
I've seen it in, like, multiple, like, college dorm
That's-
type
yeah,
settings,
yeah.
and it just says it's a big flag and it just says the juice is loose. I love it.
Amazing.
I would want to get that signed by him. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I bet he would buy into it.
That's a quality product right
yeah,
there.
right?
Why is Ford always the make of, like, when something bad goes around?
Yeah.
Like the Ford Bronco, you got the Ford Taurus. I feel like
Yeah.
anytime I've seen an Amber Alert, they're looking for like a Ford Fusion. Like,
oh,
I
yeah,
don't know, the
no,
last
you're
time-
not wrong.
Ford gets a bad rap.
Last time I got
Yeah.
an Amber Alert, it was a GMC.
Is that something I don't get a lot? I don't get a lot of GMCs committing crimes. Is there correlation there?
I don't know. I just saw a GMC the other day on the road.
Yeah?
No, that has no correlation.
Yeah,
with
good for
anything.
you, man.
But, you know, I did. It
Man,
was-
you saw one? That's
yeah,
crazy.
Wow.
Definitely was not committing a crime. I don't know if that adds to the statistics or not, but
You don't know for a fact they were. They could have had
You're
a
not wrong
Molotov
at all.
cocktail in the passenger seat.
they could have had multiple Molotov cocktails. I would have no idea.
I don't know. But I do know the juice is, in fact, on the loose to bring this full circle.
Yeah,
And
no,
he did have a Ford Bronco.
Shout out O.J. Simpson. You know, not sponsored by O.J. Simpson. But
Yeah,
we'd
fuck it. We'd like to be.
Please? All right, thanks, guys.
He's an
I don't want
innocent
him to
man, yeah?
I don't want him to murder us.
He's, in the eyes of the law, O.J. Simpson is an innocent man.
yeah, an innocent man.
An innocent man.
Dude, every
God?
Oh. O.J.? Oh, shit, the juice is on the loose.
He
I
can
think
hear us.
I think that's our sign to take it to commercial.
every time you say OJ, I constantly think about that video where he's like,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the knife.
Real quick in closing, since apparently we've been talking about OJ this whole segment, if you haven't seen the video, it's the 2020 or the 20 for 20. What is it called?
2020.
2020?
That's just what it's
Is
called.
it called? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
2020.
Not the year, the show.
Yeah,
2020.
yeah, we have
if you haven't
to-
seen the 2020 ID show interview
Yeah.
from back when the OJ trials ended. There's an interview of him after the show when the camera's still rolling. Of the interviewer, the lady opening the door, and OJ like comes around the corner and acts like he's stabbing her with a knife and going,
It's so great. That's
Greatest
so
thing ever.
hilarious.
Shout out to OJ Simpson. When we come back on the Rebel Podcast,
That's what I'm saying.
let's not talk about the juice being on the loose. 440-945 5831 is the number if you want to text, and if you've seen the white Bronco, let us know.
Yeah.
Discord server is going live. StylesRebelRadio.com. We'll get you there.
That
The
was
one,
great.
the thing that you put in front of the podcast should be like, shout out to OJ Simpson. And then-
Big shout out to OJ.
Big shout out to OJ.
Couldn't have done it without him, this one.
Big shout out to OJ Simpson.
I genuinely did not plan to talk about OJ Simpson during this
Glad we
episode.
You
did.
brought up the Bronco.
Funny.
I am so glad that we did, though. I do love OJ.
I do love me some OJ.
The juice and the juice.
Isn't his Twitter handle like the real OJ Simpson 86 or something like that? It's his football number. Yeah. Such a long, unnecessary handle. Like
it's an old person name.
he could just went with like the juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been hilarious. We love him.
Just on the loose. What if OJ Simpson's Twitter was just on the loose?
Oh God.
Yeah, it's the real OJ 32.
His first post, if I'm not mistaken, was something about gloves, like golf gloves, that he recommends.
Gosh, that cheeky bastard.
That cheeky bastard.
Fuck, we gotta come back in with that. I gotta bring that back up. Welcome back to the Rebel Podcast. I'm Radio's at Rebel DJ Style. She's over there peeling off all the stickers on a Rubik's Cube. It's Jules.
What? I like to take them off and then decorate them.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You like to decorate them. Never mind.
I don't know, paint them.
Do me now. My turn. And over here, he's trying to learn how to string a bass at Shaney.
Oh, bum 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 bum. I think I got it down.
Yeah. Real quick, because I can't not include this. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, one of, if not the first post OJ Simpson made when he got a Twitter was recommending gloves that he liked. So, like...
That cheeky bastard. Like, how he knew exactly what he was doing. He was like, check out the gloves.
You think when the pandemic happened...
Think these gloves fit,
Yeah,
bitch?
right? What's such a good fit on these gloves, man?
You think when the pandemic happened, he went to go buy, like, surgical gloves.
God.
And he bought, like, a small or medium, and they were, like...
Imagine selling gloves to OJ Simpson.
And, like, the thing is, he would just be, like a cashier.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't do anything. You would just be like, okay, we got grape juice. We have oranges.
We got
gloves.
juice.
I don't know, man. That's all I can think of. Juice and juice.
Yeah, right?
But then gloves, you're like, oh, man, OJ, gloves. No.
All right, we got gloves, rope, a knife.
Wait.
He buys orange juice.
Molotov cocktail.
He buys orange juice, and then he buys the Hot Wheels version of the Bronco.
Yeah.
And then he buys gloves, and you're like...
Seriously, missed opportunity by Ford when they re-released the Bronco, by the way, not to have OJ in the commercial.
Oh,
I would have bought a
100%,
fucking 2020 Bronco.
100%.
Just saying.
They look great, by the way. I've seen them in person.
They're interesting.
They look great.
Everybody in the meme world decided to talk about OJ when the 2020 Bronco came out.
Hey, man, getting off OJ, let's talk about Hitler.
All right.
I love talking about people who probably killed people. Actually,
probably.
Definitely killed people.
Hitler probably killed a couple people in his day. Let's just put that out there. I think that's a safe assumption.
Probably.